Now I'm mad late. I don't even know if I wanted to go live. I was like, I'm gonna just put on a live and just see how it was going. And then I was like, I said I'm late. I'm still gonna go, but I ain't even got a topic. I had an edible, chilling. One person left. It's four people here. It's four people here. Only my sister is talking. So yeah. Yeah, it was just one of them days. Cause I was like, cause I had planned this live at 3 o'clock, so I pre-scheduled it. And then I was talking to one of my peoples because I might do this podcast. They was asking. Nah, I'm about to do a podcast, you know what I'm saying? Get a little coin, you get what I'm saying? Like my bro had asked, he was like, yo, I got it set up for the thing, you know what I'm saying? You get the time slot, and I don't have to leave my house, so that's the best part. I could like how I'm doing here, I could basically do that. So I could do the podcast from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I could interview who I want and all that, and it's supposed to be connected to like NBC and whatnot somehow, some shit. Yeah. So I was like, that's rude because I don't normally do that. Like if like I don't never have people wait. Like I'm always on time for my fucking live. You wanna come up, sis? You busy? You busy? 'Cause I was like, no. I said, what the fuck am I talking about? It's not nothing really going on. Everybody talking about Drake and the Kendrick shit. Like the shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's doing what it was meant to do. It's controversy. It's not real beef. It's not any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they seen the Quavo and Chris Brown and had to just jump on it. So it is what it is. Kendrick shit was it was just it threw me off the first one, like the jumping around of the beats and shit. Like it was you didn't need to do all that. Like you just needed that a fast paced beat. It really is though. Like they trying to take it back 10 years. I get it. It's for the culture. Cause you know motherfuckers ain't rapping no more. Nah, it's not though, sis. It's nothing fucking new. It's like, why are we buying into it? Why do we give a fuck? If the songs just sound good, whoever like the Drake songs and y'all like it, whoever like whatever and stuff. But it's like the older crowd, the next generation, they're just like, we gotta get in on this fucking shit. Like we don't want to spin the block like these little drill motherfuckers is doing. But let's take it old school and put it on wax. Let's put it on wax. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not given for me because I'm an old head and I see what the fuck they doing. And I'm like, you don't have to do all that. Just keep making fire ass music. The kids don't give a fuck about battle rap. Well, not that kind of battle rap. They don't care about like the Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Biggie to hit 'em ups. They don't care about none of that. Yeah, it's not nothing. It's not. Yeah, it's good for the moment, and it's like how long are we gonna be talking about shit? And lately in 2004, people have been just dragging shit, just dragging just everything. Every sector that I'm in, except for the dirty sector, nah, you know what I'm saying? The dark side, we don't drag shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't drag it. But like in other sectors that I be in shit, people just be dragging shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is this are we mad about things? Hey, what's popping with you, bro? What's up, Sean Prince? Get it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing in these streets? It's like I have a short attention span for shit now where I'm like, yo, I think I got ADHD, not trying to be funny. Like, so it's like my fucking time for shit is just, it don't stretch that long. It don't stretch that long. And I got the extra good edible. Let me tell you, sis, when you out there, right? See if they got, what's this shit called? I think it's Drizzle or something. Hold on, let me look at my phone to see which one it is because the person I get the stuff to make it from, Now, facts is, hold on, let me see what this is called. It's two of them because this shit, like this strand, it really got me like I'm focused in the zone, like I'm feeling real like nostalgic and shit. Like it's feeling real like old school. Like I don't know, it's putting me like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like the feeling, not the age, but like the feeling. You know how like when you hear a song and you can feel and remember what was going on in that time and in that moment, like when that song was playing or something. That's what this strand is giving. So I want to see like if you smoke it, will it give it to you? Because you know I have to eat the weed. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? I had made these little celestial gummies, sis. They so pretty. Like I gotta send you a picture. They is so pretty. They look like the little galaxy and shit, but they gummies, like the colors that I put together for them. And it fit for what because I didn't know what this strand was gonna do, because I don't never know until you know what I'm saying. Like I look it up, whatever he has and what I'm going with, it's more like indica. Oh yeah. I don't know, but as you know, but I don't, cause I don't have them often, and then I don't smoke. You feel what I'm saying? So it's let me tell you, the connect better keep this. I'm gonna let him know you better keep this fucking shit. This is the only edibles I ever want to make, sis. So it's one that I could tolerate because the ones that be too strong, I'll be upset because I'm like I want to eat this shit and I can't because it's too fucking strong. It's too like it's too much stavia. I don't like that stavia shit, like or whatever they call it, salvia or whatever. I like the indica shit. I like to laugh and be tired. Okay, here it is. Let me see. It's it's Big Dipper. It's Big Dipper. Hey, Aunt Mecca. Yes, indica is the best. You get what I'm saying? But it's the gummies that I made, right? Because this is what I had to do because I had 3 things of sugar and I accidentally, like when I told him to mark what the stuff was, I washed one of them off, but he had threw me an extra one or whatever. So it was like 2 of the 1. Basically, I figured it out, but it was like I had to get it together because I was about to be upset if I'd have got the salvia strand. Like I didn't want to try that first. I want to do 2 different things now with the edibles. Like for the people like us that like the indica, I want to have indica shit. And for people that like the salvia and like to be all jumpy and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. So I didn't want to confuse it and make use 2 of them that was the same. And I didn't know what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, was going on. Like it was just complicated. It was complicated. It was complicated. It was complicated. But that Big Dipper shit, this one I know was the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper, yeah, I'm keeping this one. I gotta see what that Mac. I gotta make some stuff for the Mac one, and I got some chocolate bars and shit. Like I upgraded it. Ice cream sandwiches, got all the shit. But probably tomorrow I'll make some gummies with the Mac one to see what the fuck that shit is giving. Yeah, I gotta make everything. The gummies, the brownies, the cookies. Yeah, I'm gonna make everything, but I just eat the brownies because they're small enough to that I have enough that I'm not. I don't like to be overly high. So what y'all want to talk about? Okay, because this shit done kicked all the way in, and I wish I went and got some liquor. Yeah, I be happy, but you know what it is? It's like if it's like the bigger, cause like what is it? Fucking what did I have before that? What was this shit called? It was something called alien spaceship or alien cake shit. That shit had like listen, that shit had a high, I think it had 30% or a little bit more. That shit was crazy. And I was upset. Like people was liking it, but I was mad because like I had to like dose myself. I couldn't fuck with the brownies. I couldn't I couldn't Nothing that was extra, like that tasted good and it was like too big because the brownies was like nah. I had too much one day and I didn't like how that I didn't like it. I was upset. I need to try smoking again though one day. I gotta see what that's about. Cause I haven't smoked weed in like fucking years, like 10 years or some shit. Like actually I've been smoking. So I don't know. I did one time. I accidentally played around and smoked some, and that wasn't a good idea when I did that though. What was this shit like last year? Because I was pulling that shit like it was supposed to be some immediate high, and I just kept taking pulls and taking pulls and taking pulls, and this was some gas. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I thought somebody had gave me fentanyl or some shit. I was crying. So I tell you about. I said, "Call an ambulance. Take me to the hospital. Somebody put fentanyl in this weed." Right. So I was like, your brother was like, "Oh, shut up. Ain't nobody put no." I said, "Then somebody put fentanyl. They put fentanyl in everything. I could hear my heart. Don't you hear it?" And I think that was some birthday cake shit. I thought I was doing something. I went in the bathroom. I cracked the bathroom window because I didn't want your mother to know. And I was just pulling away. And then that shit just slapped the fuck out of me. Sis, hey, Miss Miyagi. The shit slapped the shit out of me. Sis, like the high just went boom. You know what I'm saying? Like all at once. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. That shit scared me. Like that Burger King, though, now I'm not gonna hold you. That shit, like when I was coming down, that Burger King probably was the best Burger King I ever fucking had in life. But I was scared, girl. I thought it was over for me. Your brother thought that shit was funny though, sitting there looking up strands on Google, like, ooh, this. I'm like, this ain't funny. They got me with the Fenty. This ain't funny. I'm dying. I was like, nah, I'm straight. I ain't smoking no bud. Nah. I was scared. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I felt like my heart was beating too fast. I kept taking his hand and putting it on my heart. I said, "You don't feel that? You don't feel it? You feel how fast my heart is going? I'm having a heart attack." That nigga was done. He was like, "You better not never smoke weed ever again. Never." And look at me. I'm over here eating this shit. Hey, Pop Pop is a little too quiet because I don't know. Don't laugh at me, sis, Miss Miyagi. Don't laugh at me. I was scared. I thought it was all over. Cause we in a fucked up time. Y'all gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the drugs ain't drugging. And then they had something in the news talking about how some of these dispensaries up here, like in New York, like the ones like the Aki store ones and shit, like the technically illegal ones and stuff, motherfuckers be dousing shit with Fenty, so you can't even like, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't too far off. I'm just glad it wasn't really Fenty, but if that shit felt like that shit didn't feel, I didn't remember we feeling like that. I was though. I really was. I really fucking was. The shit was crazy. And then, hey, Justo, what's popping, bro? And then when this happened, though, right? This is right around the time when that Ukraine bullshit popped off. Like my body was feeling funny. My brain went and jumped into the rabbit's hole all the way down to hell. I'm sitting here thinking motherfuckers is about to shoot a missile. You like I'm like, yo, what that these are the thoughts that was going on in my mind, and that wasn't helping to slow my heart down. Like, yo, bro, they calm down, just relax. I couldn't relax. I was like, yo, they're gonna blow New York up. Yeah, sis, they be doing all of that shit. Like they maybe they that shit didn't feel like no weed I've ever had in my fucking life. Okay. So I was like, nah, like who's smoking this shit that wanna feel like this? You know, like, See, Miss Miyagi, that's the thing. Like I'm funny with the high, like, cause I like it, but sometimes that shit be tweaking me out because I have to read the like the amount. You get what I'm saying? Like it got to have like more indica to it. Like if it's a hybrid, it got to be like more on the indica side for me. You give me the what they call it, salvia or whatever that side. I will be cleaning like the house and won't be shit dirty. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it make me feel like a crackhead, and I don't like that. You know? But some of the hybrids, they make me focus and work. So I like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be having to read and look at shit to be sure. Stavia, thank you, Miss Miyagi. No, I'm telling you, one time I had some shit and it was more of the Stavia side, because Stavia keeps you up and working. Like that's for like people, like if you at the club, you get what I'm saying? Like indica to me is like you at home, you watching something on Netflix, you know, you relax. You know what I'm saying? It be giving that for me. You know what I'm saying? Stavia, maybe it's like my chemistry and how my I don't know, because everybody reacts different. But if I smoke something that is too much on the Stavia side, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Hey Lisa, I don't like it at all. You get what I'm saying? So I have to have a good balance. You get what I'm saying? Where other people they don't like the indica because they feel like it makes them slow and not productive. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And that's the thing, cause like when I had what was it? Because it's like I've just had so many different strands because, like I said, I do the edibles. I make the edibles and stuff. So where I get like all my stuff from, it's like he'll have different strands like each time some shit or whatever and stuff because his cousin has a dispensary in Brooklyn, some shit or whatever. So I'll have to look up what I'm looking for. Like I go to the Leafy app and then it gives me like whether or not it's gonna make me feel paranoid, whether you know what I'm saying? It gives you basically a report card of the strand, like what you should expect from the shit. Is it gonna give you a headache? You know, like and all of that stuff. So I have to yeah, but when he had some shit and I just was like, fuck it, I just care about the THC content and I wasn't like reading all that other stuff. Nah, I had some shit that shit had me cleaning the house like spotless. Like I clean, but that shit had me like in the cracks and crevices of shit. Like you like and like happy about it. Like you get what I'm saying? Like in that shit, like it's a project. Like, oh, this is fun. This is great. Oh my god. Let's see how little of a crack we can get the germs out of. That it's so I was like it was productive, but I was like, nah, I'm straight. You know I was like, no, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Give me something that's gonna make me like this. Just laughing at shit, just laughing at life. You get what I'm saying? I put on the Warriors. You get what I'm saying? I get nostalgic, even though I'm not from the '70s, but it's like the aura of the goddamn movies. It makes it just, ooh, wow. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm having these awkward pauses because it's see the edible is kicking in now. Where like, my mind is starting to just travel. Let me see. What am I trying to do? Hold on. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. Yes, that's right. Anybody that wants to come up, you're welcome to come up. You do not have to camp up or none of that shit. But yeah, I just came live. I have no topic. I have nowhere that I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like we could just whatever. So whatever y'all might want to talk about in the chat, you know what I'm saying? If I know something about it, you know, I can expound upon it. But if I don't, you can come up and educate us. Why y'all so quiet in the chat when I say why y'all so quiet? Huh? Oh wait, I gotta pay my little afterpay thing. Oh, wait a minute. Cause here's a hint, y'all too. If you're trying to build your credit, get some afterpay and get fucking Klarna and that shit. And you'll yeah, it'll boost your score. Yes. Even if you don't pay the shit, you well no, if you don't pay it, then it just won't go up because you can't use it anymore because then they'll take your shit the fuck away. But it won't harm your shit. Okay. Now it does, Lisa, but like if I probably wasn't on an edible, you get what I'm saying? But it's like the more it's like the edible is making me try to think, unfortunately. I don't want to think. I really don't. And then y'all missed it. I talked about with my sister, show and tell. I was talking about the what you call it? The shit with Drake and Kendrick, where it's like it's not as eventful as everyone seems to make it. Like, oh my God, it's something going on, and it's just like it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's promotion going on. It's promotion, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to bring it back, but unfortunately, what is this Gen Z? What is it? Gen Z, Gen X? What are these kids now? What are they? Cause I be lost in the sauce with all this Gen this XYZ elemental P. Like it's like why do we need these type of gens but or these names for them? But anyway, the generation now, these kids is running around with their heads cut off or whatever. They not into none of that shit. Most of them is Gen ZY. Wait, hold. Miss Miyagi says, "You know I'm high, girl." Okay, what in way? Because I'm looking, I'm like, is she cracking jokes? Because we be cracking jokes when we be in Road Chat, but it's really called Gen ZY? I'm really lost. I'm mad at you, Miss Miyagi. I am upset. I'm lost now. I'm lost in my little high mind. So I'm like, I thought we was just doing one letters, but them kids there, they don't care nothing about nobody's little fucking battle rappy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give a fuck about none of that shit that they talking because most of them that's rappers now, when you try to tell them about a Tupac and Biggie, they laugh at you. Who was the little fucking rapper that somebody was asking him about Tupac and he was like, I don't think Tupac, I never heard of Tupac. It was some shit that didn't make no sense for you to be a rapper. So these kids is different. They don't care nothing about no bars and lyricism. Like, oh shit, did you hear the double entendre and the metaphor that Kendrick? They don't even know what them words mean, most of them. So it was just, y'all did that for us. You know what I'm saying? I think I think I'm a millennial. Yeah. That's why I don't understand how they naming these fucking shits. Like they just confusing everybody. Like don't call it that. Call it Gen 2000 whatever. Let's do it at what the starting time. Let's do numbers instead of whatever year these make you whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I don't know. See, Miss Miyagi, you got me thinking I'm fucking crazy. I'm really saying I'm like, huh? What? What? I've been getting it wrong this whole time. And look, you here to keep it together, Miss Miyagi, okay? Cause you be knowing some things. Trying to keep me on my square. You can't be messing up. Thank you. Thank you. People probably up in the bushes, like I said, because it's 7 people. It ain't a lot. It is just 7 people in here, but it's clearly not that many in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Oops, somebody ran away. Somebody else, an op ran away. They say, "Ooh, she spotted us. We gotta go." She's noticing that we lurking, and they ran away. Come back. I don't care about you little lurkers. Come back. Don't do that. Don't run away, people in the sky that don't want to chat. Type in the chat. Don't do that. That's rude. Yeah. What else they got in this shit? Oh, the little Sukiana and JT from the City Girls, the real rapper in the City Girls. I love me some JT. I never seen it for Carisha. I really didn't. I never seen it for her. But you know what I'm saying? Like JT, that was I love JT. But that whole Sukiana, like I love Sukiana and her little ratchet ass, but that was like real clout chasey. Shut up, sis. It was the truth. I really didn't. It was like, okay, like, like, oh, my best friend, I'ma just tag along. Like, I know how to rap and she wants to rap. Like, let's do this little group. You get what I'm saying? She never was given. What was it? Was some song that she rhymed roaches with Buenos Noches and stuff. I said, yo, throw the whole bitch out. Throw throw her out. So JT finally got it in her little brain. Girl, go solo. You don't need Carisha for a goddamn thing. Go do what you got to do. But back to Sukihana, my little boo, it was real clout chasey. That whole we knew JT was talking about Cardi B. Everybody knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's stupid because JT been had to be JT and Cardi B for a couple years now over some Twitter shit. You know what I'm saying? Social media do it to people all the time. Yeah, JT was never feeling Little Miss Cardi B, right? So yes, Cardi B one time cracked her tooth, her veneer on some food, and that's the thing. What I don't understand, like veneers be cute sometimes, because sometimes people overdo it, where it's so many people with fake teeth now and perfect straight, just like the color white that the veneers are. Naturally, in human existence, your teeth is not supposed to be fucking white like the computer screen white. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be white, but it's supposed to be enamel white, like teeth white. You get what I'm saying? So it's just a bunch of Barbies and Kens running the fuck around here with painted looking white teeth. You know what I'm saying? And when you gotta get that shit, you gotta like grind down your real teeth to put on some fake teeth. It's just ass backwards and stupid. But if you are gonna do all that fuck shit, like you shouldn't be cracking your teeth on shit. I'm not paying. How much is veneers going now? Like 5,000 or some crazy shit. Some people 10. It's like basically a BBL in your mouth type shit. Like, I'm not just eating whatever. I might fuck around and just be on a juice diet for after that. Like, you understand? Like, I'm damn sure not gonna be cracking on no crab legs. Even though we do that with our real teeth, so we should care that much about it too. But it's safer if your teeth is strong than cracking with your real shit. How the fuck you pay all this money for these veneers and then boop, your shit pop out? Right. It's too much and it doesn't make any sense. When it's you could do oil pulling. It's mad other things to do for teeth to keep them nice. You don't need some shit in your mouth that look fake. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what? But why is you chomping on crab legs? And then when the tooth pops off, when you have a veneer and the tooth pops off, it's not like they went and stuck some shit on your real teeth. So you have a whole regular tooth, whether it's a weird looking tooth, whether it's a nice looking tooth. It's just right there. Like, you understand? This shit, the way they shave your tooth, and I'm probably no, I'm not even showing my age because I wasn't born in 1930 or whatever. But I don't know if y'all know about the Dracula movie, like the first ever Dracula movie, like the original one. And it was called Nosferatu, like the black and white shit. Like, and I think it was silent too. That's why I said I think it was from the 1930s or the 1940s or some shit, right? Fucking, that's how the fuck your shit look like when your veneers pop off. That's how it look. It look, you have baby shark teeth, like literally like triangular teeth, like spikes. You understand that? You know how crazy that's gotta look? Might as well keep your shit or pay attention to that shit in your mouth. Like, people are just doing all type of weird shit. It's just like in Florida with that whole people is putting real diamonds like surgically in they fucking teeth type shit. That's cool if you got the money to do that shit. Like, bravo to the people that have the money for this type of fuckery or whatever. But why waste your money on this type of fuckery? You understand? I would never, because now somebody, like, imagine somebody trying to steal that shit out your mouth. Like, you gonna have a bad situation instead of just having some shit to just pull out. Hey, Keisha, instead of just having something to pull out. You get what I'm saying? So people be having money and just be spending money on pure fuckery. To do pure fuckery just because you have money. And that makes no sense. You understand? That's like if I won $1 million tomorrow, right? I would still be on the same type of timing that I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would probably distance myself from a few people. Like, matter of fact, no, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't even tell nobody that I had $1 million. Like, I would go on trips and I wouldn't even take no pictures and none of that shit. Like people wouldn't know nothing. They would just think my life is my life, but I'm fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to get no Gucci. I'm not going to get none of that shit. Because in my younger time, you know how much money I wasted on Gucci and Prada and Ice, you know what I'm saying? Like, and being in the hood and living in the ghetto, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, when I was younger, that shit didn't make any fucking sense. And then I realized, I'm like, yo, you got your own swagger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got your own shit about you. You can wear any fucking thing. Like, literally, I could put anything on, and it's like niggas think it's some fucking shit because you are the clothes. The clothes are not you, and people don't get that. The poorest people in the hood is like, why do you need to get a Balenciaga bag? Why don't you, that's a down payment for a house. You understand? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't register. Like, the value and importance of a person, it shouldn't be like what's on them. Only thing that should be judged is like whether it's clean and they smell good. But as far as like, oh, that shirt is $5,000, them sneakers are 20,000, like, you know what I'm saying? That makes them a good person. They're important. That shit is so stupid to me. That shit is dumb. So I don't know, but back to little Miss JT or whatever. I went on a rant. The edibles will do that. They'll make you go on a whole little tangent because that's what the hell it was. But yeah, Suki tried to get on with the clout for whatever she's trying to push because you made it awkward. Like, if you cool with JT and y'all whatever, and y'all can speak in the DMs, and y'all, you know that you ain't had no beef with her, you should have just hit her in the DM and like, yo, was you talking about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you was talking about me, but I, people's hitting me in my DM, whatever, like what you got on that video. It says you could have said it to her. You could have FaceTime, you however you wanted to do it. But why go make it awkward if being that she ain't put no name on it, even though we know she's talking about Cardi, but she still didn't put a name on it. You get what I'm saying? So being that no name was put, we didn't need you to make that video to be like, well, the only people that you was talking about was me and Cardi, me and Cardi. So now when she sit there and be like, no, which JT or whatever, she came out and she did say that she wasn't talking about Suki or whatever, but she kind of read her too while she was doing like a nice nasty type shit. It was cute. I liked it. I really did. But now you making it like, yeah, I'm talking about you, Cardi. She didn't want to do that. Now you done made her do that shit. Cardi and them out here pulling hits on people. Like, that's not what the fuck got y'all in the kafungle that you got in now. Like, people are just so stupid in 2024. Like, I'm excited. Like when the aliens come, I know a lot of you people don't believe in this fucking aliens. You understand? When they come, we gonna be lit because this shit is boring. Earth is getting ghetto. It is getting boring. You understand? Like, I needed to see some new weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see something crazy. I need to see something crazy. That's like when I told my husband I wanted to go to Gettysburg. If y'all know about Gettysburg, you get what I'm saying? That was one of the bloodiest battles in the what you call it? Was it the Civil War? Yeah, the Civil War. Now I'm serious, Miss B. I want to see some crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to question life. It's at certain points. Like, I really want to see some crazy shit. Not too. I want to see something crazy and friendly. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to feel friendly energy. Like, I don't want to see nothing crazy that's grunting or doing any like aggressive sounds. I don't want to see that. Hey, Smitty, I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, it's it would be interesting. Earth is becoming some old stupid shit, and I can't take it. It's annoying. This new generation is just bugged the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I can't just blame them because they had to learn it from somewhere. But that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? When like a time came when like corny people, that was their time to shine. Like people that wasn't getting respected, like niggas in their age group and shit like that. It's always certain fucked up ass older people that know how to manipulate young people into fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't manipulate people in their age group into fuckery. Those is the ones. Cause you could be older and be a big homie without sitting on the bench with the children or in front of okay, Papa, or in front of the store with the children. You get what I'm saying? That's what makes it look crazy. Like the ones that be sitting in front of the store and on the bench with the children, those is the people that we have to watch out for. They are feeding the youth fuckery. Like that's why they over here self snitching on each other and all this other shit, getting on Instagram, talking about spinning the block on Instagram, actually spinning the block on Instagram with the dead body, looking crazy and then acting confused, like why the fuck they in jail? You know what I'm saying? It's because of them old motherfuckers that's trying to keep up with the young motherfuckers sitting on the goddamn bench. Okay. You know what I'm saying, Spitty? That's what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? It's not the older motherfuckers that just come and pass through the block and see the little niggas and drop some jewels. It's the niggas that's trying to be the little niggas. It's be old as fuck. Be having 5 strands of hair, trying to have some cornrows and shit. Like, if you don't go sit your old fucking ass down somewhere and get in your age group, sick of you. They have nothing to teach you. Just sitting there with y'all asses. Most of them little niggas got more money than them old ass motherfuckers sitting on the bench with them looking crazy. That's why they don't want to respect it. Like how you supposed to be my big homie and I got more money than you? Like, make it make sense. They fucked up the youth. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really get mad at the kids because they kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird the stuff that they would do because when we was younger, we wasn't doing that shit. But we got to keep in mind, we have the people to look at. Let me put my banner up real quick, just to be sure. Because as Cola Gang knows, people be trying to porn bar the kid and show me pink mushrooms. Wait, hold on. What's this one? I'm sorry, I had an edible. If this is really Smitty, so that's why it's taking me so long. Hold on, there we go. There we go. I want that one. Is this you?
Yeah, she said niggas be showing big mushrooms and all that. You crazy,
How
man.
they demanded it was crazy, and that's when I had to really learn how to edit on YouTube because I wasn't that advanced yet.
Right.
And they took one of my people's that's always in the chat, one of my sis, they went, this is when you was able to clone on YouTube and you couldn't go back and check the channel. So people was doing fuckery like cloning people's stuff. Somebody cloned my account one time and went in the beef sector and was in the chat talking all kind of shit and stuff. But people knew it wasn't me because of
That's
what they were saying.
crazy.
Nah, but the nigga used the shit, right? So she came up just like this. And I was a little shocked because like some people are not panel people. Some people just like to be in the chat. And my sister's one of them people, and she's a chat person. She don't never hit no panel, but it might have been, a special day. I don't know. But I was like, I said, oh, this is crazy. So I let her up. And then I see on the camera's open. I see a living room. So
Mm-hmm.
that's red flag number one. Cause I'm like, no, that was red flag number two. Cause number one was, okay, her coming up. But then I'm like, maybe this is her time to want to come on a panel. But red flag number two was the living room. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, there's no way that she would just get up on YouTube and just be showing her living room or anything of personal, even showing herself. You
Right.
understand? So I'm like, what the fuck is this going on? And I had one of my bros up here. So I'm like, yo, what is this? So then all of a sudden, this white man fucking walks out and then like he walked out, his ass was already out. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
he didn't have his pants
crazy.
on. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm trying to stop the live and shit because the nigga went to turn around. I had to just end the live. I had to end that fucking shit before he turned all the way the fuck around. Like I'm like, oh, I see what you trying to do, nigga. Yeah. And then I had to edit that shit the fuck out. So I
Nah,
don't
they
get like
caught
a
me like
strike.
that too. They caught me like that early everybody got pulled involved in the game. They caught me like that early in the game too. Wow. Well, what's going on though, sis?
Nothing. I had an edible and I was like, fuck it, I'ma just go live.
You crazy.
Like I planned it earlier, but I was late. Like I was supposed to be at 9, and then I was having a conversation, and then I was like, you know what? People do this shit all the time, schedule lives and don't come to fuck in, But I was like, no, I don't want to
Right.
leave it open like that. So
Nah,
I'm
no
a
doubt.
half an hour late, but I've never done that. I've seen it done where people will schedule live and you'll go back in the live and it's like we're waiting for so and so, and it's like the next day type shit. So
Nah,
I was
that's me. I'm good. I'm good for. They know 9 to 5 be good for that. Sometimes they know
Yeah. So I was
that.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it today. And then it just wouldn't let me. I was like, it's 9:30. Okay, maybe some people will show up even though I'm late.
Nah,
But
you was
that's
talking some real shit though about them dudes that be on the benches with them young brothers in front of the stores. That's the poison right there. Those are the ones
right.
that's in. these young babies' ears, telling them to spin the block, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to go shoot this person that they scared of or don't have the guts
Exactly.
to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Those are the dudes that we need to watch, around our babies when we come outside and see them on the bench with them and shit like that. You got dudes 30, 40 years old sitting on the bench
Yep.
with 16, 17-year-olds. You feel
Yep.
what I'm saying? Trying to live their second childhood. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And the crazy thing
Ex-
about it is these babies nowadays, they sitting on more bread than the older dudes.
right. Right. So it's like, what's the point of me listening? And that's what people don't understand. Some people watch people and see what the outcome is. You get what I'm saying? That's like I'm not gonna take if a crackhead tell me, okay, you should do unless it's like the opposite of what the fuck you did with your life. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. Hold on, I gotta put another banner up. Hold on, y'all making me work. Wait a minute. Okay, my computer. Okay, there we go. Is that you? Hello. Okay.
It's me.
I don't see nothing. The screen is black. Okay, so talk a little. Smitty, is that Sean? Y'all talk.
Hold on. Yeah, it's me.
Okay. I can take the better down. Okay, you don't have to. You can carry down if you want now. Yeah, you gotta be safe on these streets. You gotta be safe on these streets.
Nah, you definitely gotta be safe on these streets because them
Absolutely.
these older dudes, they get up in these young brothers' ears. And it's with all these gangs, man. You understand? They trying to live their second childhood through
Mm-hmm.
dudes. And not only that, these babies, like I said, they sitting on more bread than these older dudes. They don't need no big homies.
That's a
Y'all don't need to be
fact.
y'all need to be investing. You understand? Y'all need to be
Right.
investing that money.
Teaching them something like that, exactly, dropping them type of jewels and shit, and that's exactly what it is. Because as a youth, you go with people that can teach you something. If you can't teach me shit, what am I listening to you for? It's just like not trying to be funny. Like even with the gang shit, I there's things, a lot of shit that I would change in it. There are a lot of things that need to be fixed. And it'll never be how it was. Let's just get that out the way. You
Right,
understand? It'll never be like that. But I don't have per se any worse incident than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like my whole time, anything that I did, it was something I wanted to do.
right.
You understand? Nobody forced me or told me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't care. It was like, even if you tried to force me, I'm like, I don't feel like doing that shit. And you was like, yo, well, you would play. Okay, then I'm going to play. You know, like,
Right.
what are we doing here? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I never, nobody ever just told me to do shit. And if I was like, okay, I have to do it, or I felt scared. You get what I'm saying? Like, people's gonna come and I didn't care. I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I
Nah,
feel
that's
sorry
right.
for the other people that was scared and wanted camaraderie and shit. Cause that's the worst thing when you go into a gang to look for, if you don't know people, is the camaraderie. Because there are vultures, not everywhere, but a lot of places there are vultures that smell that desperation on you, that acceptance and shit. You gotta come in there like, I don't give a fuck.
It
I don't
is.
give a fuck.
It is in a sense. You ain't lying. That shit is vultured out. In a sense, it is vultured out. That's when you come into a gang. It's like eat. You got to eat for yourself. You got to show the gang. You know what I'm saying? You could provide. You understand? You down for the gang. So it's
Mm-hmm.
basically you for self. You out there eating for self. Just and man. Listen. Them young brothers with all that bread out there, they scamming. I'm not into nothing illegal, so you know, but them young brothers out there scamming, getting all that bread, and they not investing. They got these older
Nope.
dudes. They trying to, be with the older dudes or do what the older dudes do. Them dudes is lost. Them dudes
Yep.
is lost.
They invested in lawyers and all this fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like with the Dawn Farino lady. Like, she cool and shit, but I see what her niche in law is, and she's gonna be a millionaire if she's not one already.
Mm,
Because these kids keep these drill rappers and shit. They keep fucking around. She's the lawyer for like all the drill rapper kids that get locked up. Literally. You gotta
wow.
check
And
her out on
this is
IG.
this is what New York.
Yeah, in New York. She got D thing out. Fucking all them little the littler ones, not per se like the K Flock, because K Flock supposedly got El Chapo's lawyer supposedly. I don't know, but as far as like the what you call it, maybe underground and haven't made it yet, but they still making a little bag with them shows and digital sales and shit. You know what I'm saying? She represent all of them. I don't know if you heard of the little drill rapper C Blue.
Yeah, I heard of him.
All right, boom. You remember the incident where he got locked up because he accidentally shot a cop?
Yeah.
She got him to fuck off on that on the technicality
You
because
know what's
technically,
you know
hmm
what's crazy, and that you say that because it's like these dudes is spending all this money, $1.5 million bills, and getting the best
hmm
lawyers right now. They spending all the money before they even get a chance to,
to do
enjoy
something
this.
for real
Like,
with
yeah,
it.
to do something real with it. They spending it all on lawyer money and court fees and everything. Like that shit is sad. K Flock, you
Yeah,
got to pay for that lawyer, El Chapo lawyer, which is an arm and a leg. I
facts,
know it's
big
an
facts.
arm and a leg. You feel what I'm saying? And now what? Now what? You got to come back and recoup. They
Yeah,
slaving you all over in your contract because
and
you
there's
you
not a
signed.
space waiting. Not trying to be funny if you want to be technical because like look at Rowdy Rebel and Bobby Schroeder. Like they was locked up for a little bit of spill, but like it's a microwave time. So if you locked up more than like 2-3 years, you can
Right.
hang it up. You can hang it the fuck up, like thinking you gonna start where you left off. And then the crazy thing, but I gotta look it up and see if he's still locked up or what happened with it. D thing, what was it, 2-3 days ago or some shit like that, got locked up for him and his little partner, Use G's, not his partner, but one of his friends or whatever that rap too. They was playing around in traffic or something while they was driving. Mind you, D thing I think is on parole,
The facts.
and his parole is I think to 2028 or some shit. So if you get any police shit when you on parole, you get
Automatic
locked up and have to do
automatic
the rest of
violation.
your time.
Automatic
Right.
violation.
Right. So I hope that that was just something messed up in the blog, like or whatever, because nigga, you ain't even been home 6 months.
Right.
You got a second chance. You understand? You over there with the French Montanas, the gumbo nigga man or
Yeah, you
whatever that
got a second chance because a lot of your mans that was in that got wrapped up in that RPT,
it was
such as like
over.
Bando, they sitting up
Yep.
murder charges right now. They not coming home no time soon.
Right.
You
You
know?
got
So
a whole nother chance. Your cousin K Flock, it's up for him probably. I don't see him coming home, unfortunately. You
yeah.
got a rare thing to happen and you fucking around. That's like when I be looking at his IGs, it's like you be playing around and it's like who the fuck is around you to ground you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you bought your
Mhm.
mother a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, is she gonna be able to pay for that house? You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't come, like you made all these rash decisions to be playing around.
Nah, I thought I was the only one that saw Ravis, when he came home, it's like I just saw a slave deal. Not to say nothing about the gumbo or the French. I saw him go from
Mhm.
French Montana to gumbo. I'm like,
Mhm.
damn, it's like they slave they see Shorty hot right now and they just
Yeah.
trying to do anything. And I don't think they got his best interest, man. His music don't even sound like
The
it used
same.
to,
Cause that
before
was
he
my little
left.
nigga.
It's
Like I
not like
listen
he
to drill
into it.
shit. You feel me? I'm older, but I listen to drill shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause the energy is just energy, like with music.
Right,
You understand? So
right,
that's what it is. But I always like D thing more than I like K Flock.
right.
D thing always like I was excited for this little nigga to come. I'm like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? Because he has talent. You
Facts,
feel what I'm saying? So
facts.
it was like, wow, you got a whole another second chance, yo. What you gonna do with this? Because most people are not awarded that in life.
Right, right.
And
Nah,
you playing.
I definitely agree with you on that. He's playing out here. He's supposed to be dropping every week new material and stepping up his game. Like Pop Smoke.
He
For Pop
mhm.
Smoke, I love Pop Smoke. You understand? I
Yeah.
love Pop Smoke because he was gradually, you know, showing the young brothers how to come out of the drill and use it as a stepping stone to become
Right.
mainstream artists. You understand? He went from, you know, that party. You know what I'm saying? That when he
That
first
welcome to the party, that was my shit. Like he had a
he had
whole
the whole
new
New York,
vibe.
he had the
Yeah.
whole United States on tilt with that song. You understand? He came in, he dropped his drill talking about his beefs and stuff like that. And then he said, you know what? I'm gonna do the drill, but I'm gonna start talking
Mm-hmm.
about the ladies with it and mix it up, having
Right.
fun with it. You understand what I'm saying? These young kids only want to drill, drill, drill. That's why they're not going nowhere. That's why they continuously stay in beef. You understand what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. It's really sad, man, because they got a lot of them got potential. A lot of them.
Yeah. And fucking it up. And then, like I said, it's the older people around. Ain't nobody telling y'all, hey, Lady JJ, ain't nobody telling these motherfuckers what they need to know. People's enamored with the money and the fame now. And it's like, it's going to be short lived. It's going to be short lived. Like, he's supposed to be, and not trying to be funny, not saying that you're supposed to not ever come back to your hood or you're supposed to just say fuck it and act like it don't exist. Why? Like, that's not the place you need to be in RPT over there hanging out. Nigga be over there just chilling and hanging out.
RPT, RPT.
Yeah,
What's
like
that?
you know what
What's
I'm saying? Like
that? That's what I'm saying.
you supposed to pop through like to do a turkey drive and shit, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Give
Right.
out some free school bags for the children. You supposed to be doing some type of shit like that when you're coming in there. Not but you know what I'm saying? Doing your things that you were thinking when you were there. Like if I had money, like oh I'm gonna be just extra. For what? And then it's like these little niggas is still killing people. So you still got the ops. You understand? Because people is not gonna give a fuck about you signed to nothing because you still around and behaving like before you were signed.
Right.
You supposed
Right.
to just be away. You supposed like with Pop Smoke was going places. You understand? You when Pop Smoke started to take off, you didn't see Pop Smoke in Brooklyn.
Right.
You didn't see footage of him chilling in the park in Brooklyn, just
Right.
whatever. You saw him traveling, working.
Working, making his moves, doing fashion, everything. You know what? But that's it. You know what? He get that from like a Brooklyn, breed. He come from Canarsie, the Flatbush area, Crown Heights area, Brownsville. Or Canarsie is like connected to all that. That shit could just go through all that. You feel what I'm saying? So he had a swag about him. That's why he went for the fashion and all that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's what they do out there in the floors. They love the fashion. They always been
Okay.
like that. You feel what I'm saying? Um, but Big Bag just said something, right? He said, but Pop Drill was different. He came in and switched it up. Just
Now
set
he
this.
really did.
Yeah, his drill wasn't different because everybody had that sound at the time. It's just that when he realized, like, damn, this shit ain't gonna really bring no bread. This shit ain't gonna last long of me talking about niggas all day. Let me switch this up
No,
and
he
start.
did the content he switched up, but like as
Right,
far as like where I feel like he was different as far as like his drill, even though you say it was the same, that welcome to the party beat, niggas wasn't doing beats like that. Like the most of the drill beats was a little dark. Like
right,
Brooklyn drill, cause like they was doing it before the Bronx. To my knowledge, not trying to be funny. Like when I first got introduced, besides Chief Keef, because we know drill really come from Chicago. You understand?
facts.
But as far as the New York City
Oh, but they
drill,
said, yo, I got Cola James. They said that drill really don't come from Chicago. They said that shit is actually from the UK. The UK actually started drill rap.
see, and that's the thing because I know I like me some little the UK drill. They should be a little busting, but I was like I wasn't sure either because I heard that too, and it's probably the truth. Not trying to be funny because it's like we didn't have nothing to try to think to be like let's rap like this.
Right,
Like,
right,
so, somebody, because, back in the YouTube days, like so many umpteen years ago, people could get away with shit like that. You understand? Because they probably didn't even know what to call it, to look for it, to find it or anything. Like YouTube wasn't set up like how it's set up now, where
right,
it's like, oh, the recommendations and all this other fucking shit. So somebody probably stumbled upon it, like, oh, this shit sound cool. Oh, let's try it over here. And then boom, look, we think Chicago invented it.
right, right, right. Because that's what I thought. I thought Chicago.
There's no sound, Smitty. Smitty. Minute. I don't know, y'all. He's gonna come back, but but yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff that we be thinking it be originated, it be like, yo, what the fuck? That's like even like when China be talking about that blood shit. Like I told y'all on that live when I had the tequila, I was tricked in the goddamn blood. You understand? But like I was saying earlier, like I didn't have too much of a like towards the end, I would say I had you back, bro. Wait, drop down and come back up because I don't know what's going on. Drop down, come back up. It could be my computer. I don't know because she been having a time. But like you know what I'm saying? Like I experienced the hardship at the fuckery time. You understand? As far as like the brim shit, like that's when I experienced it. Like when it got to be whack. Hey top op, like when it got to be whack. You understand? And it was unorganized and people was on fuckery. You understand? But as far as like when I was younger in the beginning of shit, I didn't have like it wasn't bad for me. You know what I'm saying? It was bad when the weirdos came and I'm like, I don't got time, like all y'all could get it. You know what I'm saying? Like so like what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not gonna treat me like the rest of these females where y'all sit there and call them hoes and then kick them out and be lying on them and all type of weird shit and everybody be going for it. Like we gonna turn up all together. So what are we doing? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, I don't have too much bad shit. I don't have too much good shit. Like I just what the topic be is what the topic be. You understand? But most of the shit be accurate as fuck. And be accurate as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Top Op. That's that's Tommy. You changed your name, Tommy, or is it something different on here? See, I knew it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like these children are children of the damned. And then it's like I'm scared for Pop Pop because if y'all little niggas is 12 on the fuck shit, like when I was 12, I was not really thinking about none of the shit that kids was thinking about. As crazy as this may sound, like me living in the hood, like I was age appropriate. Like I was younger than all the other 12 years old that were 12 like me. You understand? Like I was really being 12, you know, where a lot of the people that were my age were being like 14 and 15. You understand what I'm saying? I was really being 12. So I don't know that life. I don't know that life. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Let me share myself out because I didn't even share. I didn't do nothing that a streamer is supposed to be doing. I'm not on my job. Hold on. Let me drop the link again too. This Smitty phone might not have been charged or something. That be happening to me. Um, wait a minute. How do I get here on my phone? Why is this shit not showing up on my fucking phone? So now I can't fucking share it. What is this? If y'all have the ability to share me out, please. Thank you. It's appreciated. Um, okay, let me see. Let me go here and see if it come up. Okay. Let me go share and see what happens. What's going on? Damn, I just went on Instagram. There's some crazy shit on here. That shit just threw me off. Hold on. Damn, how do I get my hold on, I'm sorry y'all. I'm trying to share out and I was trying to do a whole message thing. But now that they put my fucking Instagram in subscriber fucking mode, they move shit around and now I'm aggravated because I don't understand why things don't just stay the same. Like when like even when you get monetized, well no, YouTube is pretty standard, like as their app. When you get monetized it's still well actually no. Cause there's no is there a Y2 studio for people that's not monetized? Yeah. I don't know, but Instagram be fucking up. You understand? Like they want to switch things around. Like, oh, now you're in business mode. Now you're here. Now you've done this milestone. Let's move this over here. Let's like you don't have to do all of that shit. Hold on. Okay, now I found it. See, and this shit is still fucking up. I don't want to make a group chat. You know what? Fuck this. I'm not sharing shit because this shit is blowing mine. Hey, this is enough. I don't feel like sharing all of this. Let me make a story because I don't feel like sharing individually. They changed the color of the goddamn story circle on this bitch. Like they doing too much. Hey, I moved the link sticker. Oh, okay. But yes, I'm gonna try this podcast shit with my brother. So hopefully y'all all come through and come over there. But I'm gonna start probably Friday because my week is booked and I'm gonna just see how this shit go or whatever. Yes, it's very nice that everybody is cool and relaxed now. Like nobody is beefing. That's always a good thing. Always a good thing. So what y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? 'Cause I told you it was real random. I had no topic. I was just coming through. I'm just randomly shit is happening. Let me scroll up. Oh, of course. You know you definitely gonna know, sis. You and bro is gonna be the first people to know. But like I said, I'm still in the you know what I'm saying? Like the tap in the water phase or whatever because like I should like because even my bro want me to do it or whatever because he has like this little podcast network or whatever and stuff like he be doing shit but it's like podcast sounds I know this probably sounds stupid but like podcast just sounds so much more professional to me than like blogger. I don't know why like YouTube like so it's kind of making me like nervous because he wants me to like do one on my own and I'm just like I don't know. Like I gotta think of like what a real good topic is. You get what I'm saying? Like when I'm on YouTube, I don't take YouTube that serious. So when somebody says something serious to me, it's like I get nervous. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's like more is expected of me because it's not like YouTube to me is just like fun. Oh yeah, yeah. For fucking with a little girl. Oh, they Tommy, they gave him 30. No, they gave him life. My bad, my bad. Yeah, 30 years plus life. They gave him some crazy shit. That nigga, yeah, yeah. And then that's crazy that Polite only got 7 years. That's why even like with crime, it's crazy to sound depending on where you go and what state you're in and you commit crime and whatnot. Or all crime ain't the same crime in every state if you feel where I'm coming from. Cause how did he get 7 years for fucking with a child? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I hate Dusty Nuts. That is not my nigga. That nigga did wild foul shit. He do deserve to be in jail. But that life shit is crazy to me though. And it's just like y'all could have just gave this nigga, but not even the fact that it was life. It was 30 plus to life without what the fuck was it? However it was set up, it's like nigga, you gotta die in here. But he did the crime supposedly in Georgia. Where had he did the same shit or was locked up in a different state for the same shit, they wouldn't have did all of that. But Polite with 7 years, that goes to show. And where did he get locked up at? He got locked up in California, right? Or some shit. Hey, Tiara sis. I heard he took the his daughter-in-law, whatever she's supposed to have been, the girlfriend's daughter, to the club or some shit, and fucking took her to a hotel after some shit and was making her suck dick and all this other fucking shit. See, and that's crazy. I would have thought he would have got, the South don't be playing with shit. So I would have thought he would have got more than 7 in Florida. See, I want to do that, Miss Miyagi, but the thing is, like, unfortunately, like, I would say, like, 5 years, maybe, like, yeah, like 5 years, I've been, like, I would say just a normal law-abiding citizen. If you feel where I'm coming from, so, like, the majority of my life experiences, unfortunately, are gang experience or some type of street experience, and I'm kind of, like, I don't want to get stuck talking about that because it's, like, how long am I going to talk about that? You feel me, sis? Because I'm old, but I ain't that old. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not like the California Bloods where the OGs is 70 and 80 years old type shit. You feel me? Where you could talk forever when you've been doing that long. Like like me talking about that content, that's probably a good maybe year worth of content, 2 years worth of content. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like my bro wanting me to come there. It's like he want me to be like, you know, like the morning show type, like what you call it, like what's the girl on the fucking shit in New York, the comedian lady, like serious. You get what I'm saying? Like TMZ reporter type serious shit. So that's what's making me nervous. Like I could do it, but it's like he said not to change the once my personality, so that's okay. I don't gotta be fake and phony and turn to somebody else. But I curse a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to work on it, but you know, but I guess you know it'll come with baby steps. But I'm gonna just try it out and see what it's like. And like I said, like if I want to go into the studio, like they have a studio for me to go into if I want to, but I don't have to. Like I could do it like how I do StreamYard or whatever off the computer the way it's set up. And however, you know what? That's a good. You know what? Yeah. Thank you. See, that's why I told you. You here, you be knowing things. Okay. Don't trip me up again like that Jenny Z thing, okay? This is what I need. See, yes. So then, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, you know, it's like only thing that beats a try or a fail. What is that saying? A fail is a try or a try is a fail or some shit. Yeah. So I gotta try in order to fail and succeed. So if I don't try, then I already failed. You get what I'm saying? So I feel where you coming from. Yeah. But yeah, Tommy, that's ridiculous though. Like Florida, 7 years, they must not care about the young black children or some shit. But matter of fact, they don't because I forgot Florida had some shit going on with their politicians that was on some fuck shit, and I can't remember, but it was something that was real fuck shit. Besides the Trayvon Martin situation, because that was extreme fuck shit. But it's a law or something that they passed there where it was like that y'all doing that shit in 2024. That's what we're doing. Thank God. Wow, but I didn't hear about that, but I'm not shocked. I'm pretty sure because that shit be happening every day. This shit is crazy. It's just crazy. That's why me and my husband, we trying to get together and move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got time for you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's people's childhoods are recessing. You understand? That's like my bonus son. He goes in September, he'll be going to junior high school. And our kids are age appropriate. And when I say age appropriate, like, he don't curse. You know what I'm saying? He can defend himself, but see, kids is not even fighting no more. They're like stabbing kids and shooting kids in junior high school. You understand? So I'm nervous. Like I was sitting there, like telling my, I said, "Yo, we sending he going to school with a knife." And he like, I'm like, listen, I don't even care because it's like these kids is not on fair time. I'd rather him if he got into a fight, have something in case the other person have what the fuck he have. Like I don't want him to be at a disadvantage because people, these kids, I don't know what's in the food. I don't know what's going on. That would be good too, sis. That would be that matter of fact, that would be good. Yeah. Cause I be talking about that stuff here and there or whatever and stuff, but that's when I was more focused on my YouTube doing something. And it's like now, like I told y'all, since the last time they took the monetization, well, this is the last time. I don't care that much. You get what I'm saying? So before I was like trying to stick to the content that people kind of really knew me for type shit. But then that started to get draining because I'm like, I'm tired of this culty ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then I felt like when I'm talking about him or I'm talking about the Solars, if I'm talking about them, I'm giving them free promotion. As much as they want to act like they the clout, you know what I'm saying? As far as Nature Boy and any spinoff from Nature Boy, they get the clout from people like us talking about them because nobody would have really knew about them. You get what I'm saying? So it's I always was going back and forth with trying to get the fuck out the shit and then being stuck with the YouTube noose like, oh, I need to make an AdSense check when it was like, nah, fuck this shit because they take their money off the top and don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? So I need to probably just stick on to that since I don't care no more about YouTube and they fucking shit. That's like even with the monetization. I'm not making no fucking video for y'all no more. I made y'all 9 videos already. I'm straight. I'm not doing that. Especially when I'm not doing nothing that y'all need to be whatever. Right. It's the new America, unfortunately. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather them be someplace boring. Wow, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. See what I'm talking about? In the time, unfortunately, like these kids have to be savages because look who the fuck is protecting them. They parents ain't even protecting them. Like I wish a nigga would. No, baby, you getting on that stand where it's like, be happy that you ain't in the dirt, nigga. Right, not a mother at all. All right, Sierra sis, thank you. Yeah, like how you doing that shit? And wasn't it the mother that pressed the charges though? Or was the daughter did the daughter go? Because like it was so long ago, like when it first came out, it's like it's a little foggy to me. I just remembered the the incident that supposedly took place because it was so graphic how they detailed it. But who pressed the charges? Right, it's very exactly. That's what people don't understand. Jail is a luxury for people that be doing all this fuck shit. Hey, trooper, all the people that be doing this fuck shit. Jail is a luxury because you could really be in the dirt for a lot of the shit. You know what I'm saying? People be doing like these pedophiles and stuff. That's a luxury that you got to go to jail and be there for life. That's a luxury. Cause you was touching kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you not supposed to be walking the earth no more. And then it's crazy because in California, when they trying to pass this bill talking about pedophilia is a sexual preference, that's what we doing now. Although if we go back in time, I'm not trying to be funny, you know, Kids have been able to be kids within the last 200 years or so, I would say. Because 200 years ago, yes, pedophilia wasn't a thing then. Incest wasn't a thing. Like, the world was nasty hundreds and thousands of years ago, unfortunately. It was gross and disgusting. You feel what I'm saying? But with time and wisdom, we learn to do better. So that's why we're at where we're at right now. But for California to feel like that's cool to even do that shit, like, oh, that's just a sexual preference. Like, oh, you like men, she likes women, I like 12-year-olds. That don't make no fucking sense. And for them to even think of some shit like that, that goes to show you where the fuck we're at. Where the fuck we at? Where the you people are making the laws and shit, and y'all think this is cool. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they think this shit is coochie crunch to be fucking with kids. Like, whoever came up with that, that should not be a thing. Nobody should be discussing shit about that shit. The person that brought that shit to the table should have been fired. That should have been what was in the news. Governor so and so was fired today because they said pedophilia should be a sexual preference and people shouldn't go to jail. It's a sickness. No, fuck out of here. That's what the headline should have been. We shouldn't even be wondering what the outcome of that is going to be. Wait, what happened? Let me see something. No, y'all behaving. Y'all all good. But see, and that's what people gotta understand too. The Democrats is not for us. That's why we get all this fuckery and foolishness, because they are not for us. Us as colored people are supposed to be Republicans, or people that want the right decisions for shit. We supposed to be Republicans. When we was fighting for the right to vote, when the whole abolishment of slavery and all that shit happened and stuff, it was the Republicans trying to get us to the voting booth safe and shit, when the Ku Klux Klan and stuff was trying to fucking hang us and kill us and shoot us and scare us. You better not go to the vote and shit. That was them Democrat motherfuckers. That wasn't the Republicans. And then somehow over time, the role that they played got switched somehow into making black people believe that you're not black if you a Republican. Like, the Republicans is only rich people or whatever. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it got confungled. Yeah, we don't have any structure whatsoever. It's just Mr. Alzheimer's or whatever, because people were saying, like, when you be talking about him, and y'all could get the drift or whatever who I'm talking about. I just need Mr. Alzheimer's to get the fuck on and get the fuck out of office, and I'm just ready for the next stage of Jumanji. That's because that's what we're in right now. So, but I can't take him. And this is going to show with us as a people. You understand? With colored people, all our people, just because people black does not mean that they good for the job. See, we be wanting everybody we just be wanting to be a part, and sometimes we don't need to be a part. If y'all feel where I'm coming from, but anybody could just come and do something if you black, and we all just be jacking it, and people be on some fuck shit, because that's how the fuck Mr. Alzheimer's got in the goddamn office, because we got geeked over Camilla, who was not claiming black until now, till it was convenient. Before, she was talking about being Indian and shit. No, she wasn't claiming the black part. And then we all got geeked, and us as females, we got geeked like, oh, it's a black female. Yeah, you go, girl. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding that in her track record, she has locked up more black people than Trump. Not trying to be funny. And she's supposedly supposed to be black. Let's be for real. Nobody looks at what the fuck these people was doing before they decided to go in office. That's like when I was younger and I voted for Bloomberg and people was confused why the fuck I was voting for him. I used to watch every morning because Bloomberg is a financial genius. You understand? That's why New York is so pretty and all that shit ain't got shit to do with Mr. Adams or whatever and stuff. This stuff was already, certain shit was already in play. Like when he started to clean up 42nd and all this other shit, he had this shit called the Bloomberg Report. It would come on every morning and start at like 4 o'clock in the morning or some shit or whatever. I used to watch that shit every day while getting ready to go to school. It had all the the stock information. It had everything. So when I got old, when he decided to run and I was older, I was like, I'm voting for him. Cause mind you, we was in like a recession. Like New York budget was fucked up. So I'm like, who he gonna fix the shit? And that's what he did. You understand? Other people be voting on people because of their personality. That's like I wanted Bernie Sanders. If we was gonna play the black card, we should have, as crazy as it sounds, it should have been Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders was getting locked up with Dr. King and them. So who's for more for black people? The person that says they black now because it's convenient, that locked up a shitload of black people in California, or the man that was over there, we shall overcome, getting his ass beat in Selma and shit for the black folks. You understand? Like, and that's the thing. People don't look at people background. That's like with Mr. Alzheimer's or whatever, and a couple of them people, them representatives. When you look at their little background, some of them people was over there throwing shit at black people at marches and stuff because there's pictures of these motherfuckers that's circulating around. They don't give a fuck about us. What you talk about, big back? New York is nice, but they gotta get that BX smell token care. What? I live in the good part of the Bronx. Okay, that's probably the South Bronx that you're talking about. My Bronx smells good. Yeah, he's not gonna make it, and he needs to go ahead. And that's how I knew it was fucked up, because when I went back, I couldn't stand Trump. Trump got some fuckery with him. He definitely does. But when I went and looked back after he was gone and I looked at some shit, that nigga freed mad black people, right? You know, all the business grants that he put out for black business stuff, but we was all focused on the fucked up crazy white people that was following him, that got the message confungled. When I decided I wanted Trump in office, if he runs against Sleepy Joe for this fucking shit or whatever stuff, that means you fucked up, Sleepy Joe. That means you fucked up royally, because none of us should be even thinking like that about some fucking Trump, but we just want you to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? You be falling asleep. It's like, it's not a good look for us. Trump was an idiot, so it kind of was a good look for us, because like, what's his name? Putin. Putin wasn't fucking with Trump because these people knew this nigga was crazy like they ass. Like, we ain't rap too tight, neither is this nigga. Sleepy Joe want to be everybody's friend, and that's the world is showing us that they're not scared of him. Everything that they've done since he's been in office, even with the whole Ukraine shit, Putin is like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here, and a picture's 1,000 words. If you look at the pictures of Putin and Trump, you know they was kicking it. They was on the FaceTime. They was kicking it. You understand? They was cool. Biden ain't nobody cool with you. Nobody's jacking you. The first time he met Putin, they showed the video of it. Putin played this nigga. That nigga went and put his hand out to shake that nigga. You know how you psych a person? Like, oops, psych. He basically oops psyched him. That told you right there, we not respected now. Yeah, they fucked up. Y'all charging mad money for the train, and it's homeless people sleeping on the train. The train got piss and shit on it. People fighting. People doing all this extracurricular shit. And people gotta pay for that. The train should be free, and not trying to be funny. If I gotta sit with shit and piss, I should shit for free. I'm paying for this shit. I'm not, because I don't take the train. But like when I used to take the train or whatever, but I feel sorry for the people that have to take the train now, because the city is raping us. And now that I'm not monetized, I can say words like that. So I don't have to say great anymore. Right. And that's what people didn't understand. Make America great. There was a time in history. It ended by like the 70s or the early 80s. We were self-sufficient on America. All our food was raised and grown here. We wasn't getting fucking laboratory fish and shit from Thailand and stuff. You understand? Everything was here. Cars, remember Detroit, the car capital of the world at one point. We didn't need for shit. Now our whole lives are funded from overseas. This computer that I'm on, I can't use it because we don't make the chips that's in there. We make them, but we don't make them as good as the other. You know what I'm saying? We done got so used to the others. It's crazy. That's like even with fucking what you call it? Work at home jobs and outsource jobs and stuff. Y'all don't notice, ain't it strange that like if you call Amazon, there was a time when I would call Amazon customer service and be able to speak to a person that sound like me. Now they gave it to overseas, or they all Indian because it's cheaper labor. That's what the fuck he meant. You understand? Keeping shit home. That's like this migrant situation. No, Trump wouldn't be doing all that shit. Y'all should come in like the immigrants came in. Not trying to be funny, because those are people that we know was coming for a better life. Exactly, Miss Miyagi. Exactly. And we all gonna be roaming around looking crazy with nothing to do. AI done took the fuck over. Yeah. That's all Trump was trying to do. Like, everybody was all up in arms about that wall he was trying to build with Mexico to keep people from crossing the borders and shit. Niggas is upset, but them people that live in them border towns, do y'all know that like in Texas and them border towns of the from the border of Mexico and stuff, these motherfuckers be coming over here stealing people children and shit and holding for ransom. This is shit we don't hear in the news every day. That war would have stopped that shit. Right. Ain't no president give nobody nothing. But see, people can't overlook the personality of this nigga. You understand? People, because I'm not going to hold you. When I didn't like him, I didn't like all that social media presence. I didn't like him tweeting shit. I didn't like that. I felt that was ghetto. You understand? Because like I feel like my celebrities and politicians, I want y'all to be untouchable type shit. If you feel where I'm coming from. I don't want to be able to go on your Instagram and see shit about you. I don't want to know shit about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like back in the days, like with music and stuff. We would have to read magazines like the Source magazine and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Vibe magazine, to know what the fuck our favorite artist was doing. Now we could just look and they just acting like the rest of us. You understand? Like, what's the point? You're famous for what? You got to put a little bouginess into it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make yourself not accessible. That's probably why Beyonce got the cult following that she got, because she be acting bougie. You feel me? She be acting like I'm the celebrity and y'all here. Like, we don't. Does Beyonce even have a fucking Instagram? People? She probably does, but she probably ain't got shit on but promoting herself. We ain't gonna see nothing personal probably on that shit. She ain't up there making Instagram lives like Cardi B, crying and yelling at people. We don't fucking know. So that's probably why she is a mega celebrity, because she keeps that little celebrity attitude, and the rest of these people is trying to act like they one of us. No, you're not one of us. The fuck, we trying to get where the fuck you at? Why you want to be one of us? Stop. Get off of the social media. Go talk to a therapist. Don't talk to us. Don't yell. Don't tell us about nobody cheating. Don't tell us shit. I want y'all to be magical and mysterious. And y'all, that's not what y'all giving no more. Who you talking about, Tommy? You talking about Trump? Because Trump, I don't remember Trump with no black girl, but I don't know everything about Trump. But you never know, because Arnold Schwarzenegger, a picture came out with him. He want to be killing Tukey Williams and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But you was over there with that little pretty little chocolate thing on the boat when you was Conan the Barbarian. And you never know. I'm gonna look that shit up, because you never know. Right, it is all an agenda. That's what people don't understand, is we got to stop investing so much brain power into it, because a lot of this shit we think we have control of and we do not. They give us the appearance of control. The appearance that we make decisions, and we really don't. Okay, Tommy, that's something interesting. I like looking up new older shit that I didn't know about. So I'm definitely gonna look that up. I'm definitely, because I would love to see that contrast, like how the hell that look. Cause they said he was a cool white boy or whatever. But yeah, it's all an agenda, and it's just, if you sit here and you feel like and get up in an uproar about shit, it's like, for what? It's just like, that's another thing. I don't know if this is a high thing, but what the fuck is going on in Dubai right now? Dubai is not flooded no more. Cause I haven't heard shit no more about that shit with the seed, the cloud seed bullshit that happened with them fucking with nature. That's another thing. Why you wanna fuck with nature? If you in a desert that got water around it and shit, you don't need rain. You don't need that shit. Let that shit come when it's gonna come, and it's gonna come because you got water, you stupid motherfuckers. Why are you fucking around with clouds and shit? And then now you got a year's worth of rain and flooded out everything and all this other stuff. For what? Now you can't control shit. I don't know. This stuff be doing that sometimes, Tommy. Yeah, yes, I've definitely heard of her. You didn't hear what happened in Dubai? They was flooded for days, sis. Weeks, I think. It was a catastrophe. Yep, it's man-made weather. They shoot this shit. It's called a seed. Now, whether it's a ray or whatever the fuck it is, it's some scientific shit. They shoot it up into the clouds and fuck around with the neutrons and the protons, and then it changes like into rain. It's some shit that they didn't need to do. This is why I say, when people be having so much money, they don't know what to do with it but fuckery. And then they lost control of it, sis, because one day out of nowhere the clouds just opened the fuck up. It was cars, the malls and all that shit that they got. It was just flooded the fuck out. It was torrential rain for fucking, I think, 2 weeks or some shit. You see cars and shit just floating away into nowhere. It was crazy. Where the fuck did all that water go or whatever? Because somebody was talking about, I didn't hear Mayweather saying shit about no flood or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hear nothing no more. They didn't say nothing about the cleanup. You know how whenever we have these weather disasters and stuff, when the news be talking about it, we get to see the aftermath. You understand? Oh my God, Dubai is gonna need $50 billion to restore itself. That's how much water was going on. So what happened? Nobody's saying nothing. Not a thing. Hold on. I'm about to go on YouTube now and see if there's a fucking update, because that's crazy. Like, that was some shit that didn't happen ever in history for their asses, and y'all just went quiet. Y'all just got quiet on everybody. It's just like with that Ukraine shit. It keep popping up and going away, popping up and going away. They trying to throw us the fuck off for other shit. And that's what I mean when I say the Trump shit, where it's like Trump would probably be more prone to mind his business, because this is the problem with America. Mind your fucking business. Mind your business, because they didn't, and that's the thing. We're not even supposed to be helping them because they didn't want to sign to the UN. So what the fuck is we over there for? They didn't feel like they needed us, but now you need us. No, we cannot fix everything in the world. We need to worry about the dollar falling. That's the problems that we need to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go over there. We worry about over here. It's just like here in New York with this migrant shit. Y'all just pulled all this money out y'all asses that y'all didn't have before. Y'all are closing schools just for them to have a place to sleep and all this other shit. But we got crazy homeless people roaming the streets, sleeping on the train. How much is the train? Anybody that's in New York here? Because like I said, I haven't rode the train since I was 18 years old. Real nigga shit. You understand? So I think the fare is like $350 or something now, maybe $375, but that's still too fucking much to be risking your life. Every day that you ride the train, you are risking your fucking life. Whether it's from disease because of the homeless people on the train, these motherfuckers, some of them will get butt ass naked. So it's just gross. You understand? Fucking you don't know if the people with mental health is having a bad day. People is getting randomly cut. Like we gotta pay for this. We got to pay to play Jumanji when we don't even want to. But you over here giving out stipends and shit to the migrants. That's like with Uber Eats. All the migrants are doing Uber Eats. And I don't hate on people because, sometimes what people will do on Uber, right? And they're really not supposed to do this on Uber Eats. When you make an Uber Eats account to be a delivery person, a driver, or whatever, right? To work for them, you have to take a picture of yourself, right? They tell you, like with Uber Eats especially, they tell you, because I don't think nobody's stupid enough to play like that with Uber rides, but Uber Eats, they play like this all the time. The person's supposed to match the picture on your order, the person that's gonna be a delivery person. None of these people be these people. It be some lady picture, and then here's this African man here that cannot speak any English to me, telling me to type in the number, because with Uber Eats you got to give your little pin and stuff for them to give you the food or whatever. So I got to do all this fucking shit, and I'm like, yo, that's not you. That's like that's dangerous. Cause now, what if one of these people is a rapo? It's just like a lot of the Venezuelan people that came over here. They came over here with a whole new gang from over there, robbing old people, fucking police up. They doing the most. What if one of them people is playing around and get a fucking Uber Eats shit and rob me, or attempt to rob me, or rape me? Like, you understand? Y'all not even gonna be able to know who to find who the person is, right? Because that's not who the fuck was supposed to be coming up here. And 9 times out of 10, the person who they made the account under, they not gonna say shit neither. And how do we know they even know the person who's on the account picture? They could have got that picture from wherever, because there's no way to know that that's whatever. Because I don't think when you take the picture, I don't think it's an active like a video picture. I think you can literally just upload a picture. People don't lost their mind. That's why people need Trump. Like we ain't It's too dangerous now. It's too dangerous. And it's too dangerous over just everyday things that we like to do. Yeah, big bag, and I ain't even mad at you. Cause I do that shit from time to time too, because it's like I'm being nice, not trying to be funny, not reporting your ass, cause this ain't even correct. I just don't be snitching. But don't come there not trying to be funny though. Luckily they be having nice attitudes. You come there with some fuck shit, I'ma report your ass. That'll be my little get back. Karma's a bitch. Like, oh, okay. Okay, Pablo. Okay, Ibutu. Yeah. Now I'm gonna report your ass. Get the fuck up off here. That's like when my husband one day I had to calm him down because he was gonna beat the fuck out of one of them driver shits because they just be dipping and dodging in traffic because they don't understand how American traffic fucking works. My husband almost hit that motherfucker or whatever stuff. When that nigga was at the light, that nigga I also had to come. He wanted the rags. He said, nah, let me just hit him because I'm teaching him a value. I'm helping him because I'm saving his life because, I could have hit him. I'm teaching him. I'm like, no, because they're going to call the cops and you're going to go to jail. No, no. If he let him get hit, don't teach him shit. Nah, but it be like that and not trying to be funny. Like, depending on where I order from, I will refund my shit. Or sometimes there been times I just lost all my money and I just threw the whole shit in the garbage because I'm funny about food. I don't be trusting people. You understand? Like it's bad enough that I'm getting it from a stranger. So I will order specific food from specific places. And I won't go out the margins of that. Like if you're not a place that staples the food shut, you understand? Or you have tamper-proof stickers with shit that shows that people been fucking around with your shit. I will open up Outlook and my paranoia. I think something don't look right. I throw that shit straight in the fucking garbage. You know how many times I did that? I was pissed off because I was hungry, but I was like, yo, I don't fucking know what kind of time people be on. People turn weird. There's no background checks on these people. There is background checks, but there's no check for crazy. So what if that person was having a bad day that day and they done finger fucked your food and did some old stupid shit because they was mad? So if I receive food from a place and they shit ain't together, I will never order from your shit ever again. I don't care. If it's a place that I could go and walk into or I could drive to, and if their food is good like that, I will go there. But as far as ordering for them to deliver, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, they just hiring anybody. And that's the crazy shit. They hiring anybody but anybody that's from here. They taking up all the Instacart. They just taking up every fucking thing. It's like, come on now. Yeah, cause it's the time we in. It's like people think it's crazy, but you can't fuck around. Food since the beginning of the time, people been poisoning people. You understand? Or just have weird fetishes like take your fucking hamburger bun and wipe their ass with it and then put it back on your shit. One time I got into it with this Uber delivery person. We really got into it because number one, when I ordered, because I live in a building, but I don't live high up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like I live on a low floor. So what happened? Some of these Uber people, right? They be fake lazy and they don't be wanting to come up the shit. So they'll lie and be like, oh, there's no parking, whatever it is. But see, you can pick where you're delivering to, or they may, oh, my leg hurts. They'll make up some bullshit so that they don't have to go up there. But it's like, bitch, if you knew, or nigga, if you knew your leg was fucked up, why would you pick an order of something of a building? Why would you do that, dum dum? You understand? So that's not my problem. So I'm telling the person, like, listen, you gonna have to wait because now I gotta get dressed and all this stuff because I paid the extra fee for you to come to my door. I didn't pay even for me to come downstairs, and you think I'm supposed to come downstairs out of my building to your car and pick my shit up and we supposed to be cool? Nah, I don't want it. I'ma cancel it. Hey, change is good. I'm like, oh, I'ma cancel it. Cause they called me on the phone talking about some come down. I said, nah, I'm canceling that. I'm straight. You don't bring this up, I'm canceling it. So it was nothing like they were like, oh no, they still trying to get me to come down. We 15 minutes in. I said, no, fuck this shit. I already did the cancel already. Leave me alone. I already canceled it. And they're like, no, I'm gonna come upstairs. I'm coming up. I'm coming to bring your food. The motherfucker took another 20 minutes. I said, don't come up here. Don't, because he's calling back. You still not up here. I don't want that shit. Eat it. Because I don't know what the fuck you did now after I canceled it. Because why do you still want to try and deliver it to me when, motherfucker, you could have just delivered it to me how you were supposed to do it? You want to fuck around with me? No. And you think and they ain't get shit. They ain't get shit. And that's the crazy shit. Because even if I did feel like coming to get it, you're not getting no fucking tip. I'm good for that. I want service for a tip. You're not just getting no tip just because. If I gotta walk down and there's no way I could figure out, I got it refunded though, because I damn sure I did report that person. I said, listen, they was like, no, but because the person was overseas for Uber online shit, and then I had to talk to somebody on the phone. They was overseas, and they're like, but we can't. I had to call all the way again because they know what they was talking about. Like, nah, y'all gonna give me my money because they tried to give me like a $5 Uber credit. I said, no, this food was 40 something dollars. Nah, this is not gonna do it. This is not gonna do it. This person fucked around with me. They fucked with my food. Give me my money. Yeah, but it's really, and that's the crazy shit. It really isn't though, and it just was like, and then they wasn't even nice about it when they was telling me to come. They was telling me like they was ordering me, like if you don't come, you ain't gonna get your food type shit. No, not today. You gonna get reported and you not getting a tip. So you wasted gas. You did all of that for what? And I was mad because it's this fish place that I ordered from. I was highly fucking perturbed. That's a thing. Matter of fact, I need to write Uber And they need to put that as another a option, where even with the Uber driving and stuff, like if a person, like, you don't like their performance, you should be able to market where that person is never allowed to deliver to you or drive you any fucking wherever again. They should never be able to get your anything. Cause then I be having to play it cool for a while. Like, you understand? Cause I'm like, what if this person, they send them again and they spit in my shit? Right. I was like, I had no fucks to give. And that's the first and last time I had to do that. Hopefully I don't have to do it again. But that person really tried to hold my food hostage and then try to play with me, talking about some, I'm coming up the steps. You on the phone, you did something to that food. You did something. And then now that the order's canceled, you understand? Like, they would have got away with that fuck shit. If they would have poisoned me, they would have got away with that shit. I trust me. Nah, you niggas be tweaking. That's why, like, not trying to be funny. Like, my husband likes to, like, take me out to eat and stuff like that. But only reason I go out to eat is to learn how to make whatever it is I like to. I don't have to spend no fucking more money. I make Chinese food, like real Chinese food, like from the fucking Chinese store. 'Cause I don't trust shit. So that's what it is. So it's very rare that I eat outside food like that. But then I'll just have, like, if I have a down day, like I'm having a sad day for some reason, it's like I need to eat outside food. I don't know what that's about. But for the most part, I try to make shit myself. I make bread, like real actual fucking bread, like, because they just feeding us poison. You understand? That's like even with the bread that we buy. Bread is let me see, is water, yeast, salt, sugar, flour. That's 5 ingredients at most, right? No, I don't. Then they passed the bill in America that they can serve fake food, like the fake meat and shit. That's why anybody, if you shop, like, and get your food and produce from what you call it, Walmart or whatever and shit, be very careful what you checking out. They lying about the organic shit. They putting fake stickers over shit that's not for real. So a lot of that shit that you think is that you're buying from there that's organic is not. The chicken is fake. All now, mind you, all the foreign countries like Africa, Italy, and all that, they say get that fake shit the fuck out of here. So they're not even allowed to sell that fake shit in them fucking places. But in America, they got fake steak, glued together steak. Y'all remember that? Like when they came up with the glued together steak, where they was taking they was taking the beef scraps and gluing them together in steak form to save money, and you know what I'm saying, and to earn more money off of us. It's ridiculous. Right. That's another thing. I will not eat extra large chicken wings. Like, there's this place called BBQs that's around us. They food is really good. I'm not gonna hold you. But I will not fuck with their chicken wings. Because their chicken wings are too big. They are huge. A chicken wing should not be the size of a plump thigh. It's impossible. I don't like that. Like, where the drum of a chicken wing should never look like a drumstick for real, of like a real, like, that's some old scientific bullshit that I'm just not going with, and I'm not fucking with it. And I was always like that. Like when they started like pumping up chickens and stuff, I was still a kid when they was doing that fucking shit. But I always knew in my spirits, like, something's wrong with that chicken right there. That's scary. Like, it used to freak me out and cringe me. Yeah, it was like, yo, and then some people like get excited, like, ooh, this is a deal. We got these big ass chicken wings. No, you eating fucking some bullshit. You eating chemicals. That ain't fucking chicken. That's some other shit. Yeah. Cause they be injecting their asses with hormones. That's like how, like, even when like we were younger, And we started to notice that girls was developing mad early. That's because of all the hormones that they kept pumping in the milk and all this other fucking shit. I remember when I was in 4th grade, this girl had double D's. Double D's. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm dead ass serious. And I was confused as a 4th grader. I said, what the fuck is going on here? That was them hormones in that fucking food. She looked like a whole grown woman. And I was in class confused. She was cool as fuck, but I was confused because I was flat in 4th grade, like the rest of the girls. And then when I got older and started, I said, "Oh, that's what the fuck happened. There's some hormones in that fucking whatever type of food her ass was eating, because that shit was it was crazy." Now it's a fact, right? And that's exactly what people be talking about. But some people, because of the gluttony that we have, they get excited when they see big food. Like, oh, look at this pack of chicken wings are huge, and it's 12 of them, and it's $5. Wow, what a steal. Nah, that's it. Something's not right with that. Everything is not a deal. That's like I'm still trying to figure out them Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Y'all remember when that shit first came out? Listen, there's no way in the world that we was all this geeked off of some chicken fucking sandwiches that people was shooting each other because the lines was taking too long. Lines was around the corner and shit. Motherfuckers, it was like waiting for concert tickets for a chicken sandwich. Y'all had put some shit in there. That definitely was not just chicken and bread and bread. That you put some other type of additive in there to make people like drugs. Like drugs. People was waiting for hours for a chicken sandwich. When has anybody ever waited hours for a chicken sandwich? Yeah, her shit. That's what she was looking like. But it was like I would forget that she's my age because she looked like a grown up to me. I was like, I said, oh my god, yeah. That's what they be trying to do. That's like in jail. They be trying to like emasculate the men in jail and feminize them because like food has a lot to do with a lot of things. Like women, we have estrogen. So for instance, like you could fuck around if you eat too much estrogen rich food and get cancer because some cancers they feed off of estrogen. You understand? So like things like tofu and soy and stuff, you got to be careful with. Like it got to be like organic. So like the tofu and shit, like it's too high in estrogen. How the process how they make it, so it's not really good for women like that. But they give that to niggas in jail. That's why like a lot of the food and the meat is like tofu based. It's soy based. You understand? Because they're trying to pump estrogen in the men, right? So now it's just like with people when they do sex changes, right? It fucks with your brain chemistry. So a lot of jail probably wouldn't be as violent as it fucking is, not trying to be funny, if niggas wasn't trying to pump estrogen rich shit in niggas because it tweaks out your fucking brain. It's just like when the transgenders be taking them fucking hormones to be women and all this other fucking shit, these motherfuckers be doing wild and crazy shit. They be fighting for no reason. You see, they want to fight us. They be doing the most. Some of them will unalive themselves. A lot be going on because they be fucking up their brain chemistry because their brain chemistry is feeding off of the testosterone that they're supposed to have. And now we're introducing a female hormone and they start fighting each other and then your brain go crazy. And that's the best thing to be, not trying to be funny. People be wanting to eat all this extra shit. No, eat the shit that you know what the fuck it is. You in jail, be a vegetarian or a fucking vegan, cause they is pumping motherfuckers up with bullshit. Yeah, exactly. People was waiting for Jordans that long. We waiting for chicken sandwiches from Popeyes, and then to be so excited about a chicken sandwich from a chicken place. Why is that exciting? Like pizza at McDonald's would be exciting to me. You get what I'm saying? Because it's never happened. We're excited about a chicken sandwich from a place that only sells chicken. Where's the fun in that? And then if you go get the chicken sandwich at certain places, there's this Popeyes, right? By where I live. I won't eat their chicken because like the texture of their chicken, it's like that shit is fake. Like I had a chicken sandwich one day and I bit into it and it was like the consistency the chicken is supposed to be, that's not the consistency it was. It was very off-putting and I was like, nah, I'm straight now. I'm cool with over here. Because I don't know, where you're getting your meat from because a lot of y'all don't know this. You can buy a franchise, right? But you don't have to like if you get a KFC or a Popeyes and stuff, you don't have to buy the chicken that they buy. You're just using the seasonings and shit. One time at a KFC, I swear to God, I thought they were selling geese. This is how big the fucking chicken pieces was. I said, this did not come from no chicken. This came from a turkey or this shit came from a goose. This is huge. This thigh is ridiculous. You understand? Because the franchise owners, once you buy the franchise, it's up to you. That's why if you notice, all McDonald's don't be tasting the same. Or if you know what I'm saying, if everybody has to follow a strict protocol for these franchises, everything would taste the same. You go to different places, they all taste different because the franchise is doing their own shit. This Popeyes may add a little more seasoning. This other one might be cheap and they just add nothing. You understand? So I don't know. Them people at that Popeyes particular that I'm talking about was selling fake meat. Oh wow. Yeah, because when you about that vegan and vegetarian life, it's like you got to give the meat up. Like people try to go and have a taste. Once you've done that for I think like a year and better, your body is like it don't want that bullshit. So it's rejecting it. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, get this poison the fuck out of me. Go get me a plant or something. Like your body don't want it no more. And that's what I'm trying to get because I be fucking around and playing around with veganism and all this other shit. Like I'm a fake vegan like 2 days out the week. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm trying to get all the way there. My favorite shit though, like to make fake non-vegan food is like mushrooms and stuff like that. Like I make a General Tso's cauliflower. That shit is good. When you fry the cauliflower up, that shit tastes so good. That and what is it? The oyster mushrooms and lion's mane, those three things is like the best things if you trying to mimic or replicate um something good and tasty that is made with meat. You know what I'm saying? It'll satisfy you enough like, oh, this is what's up. You know what I'm saying? You won't feel like you're eating just vegetables. But you fry up some oyster mushrooms, that shit with the chicken seasoning, like how you would season your chicken and throw it in a little flour and water batter, freeze that, fry that shit up, that shit be lit. Nah, that shit is dumb good. Like that's one of my husband's favorite things. Like when I make like vegan Chinese food or whatever and stuff, because I'll make that and then I'll do cauliflower rice instead of using. You can use the regular rice because that's not meat. That falls under vegan. But like I'll do like the cauliflower fried rice. That should be lit. But I just be trying. But I still have meat urges because I like steak. Like specifically a ribeye steak. Like I can't run away from steak. I'm trying to get off pork because I like, but bacon is my bad sin of pork. Where once I smell bacon, it's just like, oh my god, like I don't eat ham or pork chops or sausage. Like I don't eat all of that. But you fry some bacon, it's fucking over. It's over. Like, I forget all about that. And it can't be no turkey bacon. That pork bacon got a smell that is just like, I need to try beef bacon. I haven't tried beef bacon. Beef bacon, maybe I'll be able to get away with it and not need pork anymore. Pork bacon. So I'm gonna have to try that to see. Right. Eat to live, not live to eat. Exactly. My father used to say that all the time. Cause I used to be greedy. Like when they used to take me out to eat, like I was one of them people that eat till your stomach hurt. Like my eyes was bigger than our stomach when I was little, but I had a high metabolism because nobody understood. I used to be real skinny when I was little, but I was eating like all the food. Like we go to a restaurant, we just forget it. We go to an all you can eat, and I would be eating until I was sick. And my father used to say that, like, you eat to live, don't live to eat. Yeah, and that's the thing. Turkey bacon can be good, but you gotta be real specific with the brand. Like you can't just get any turkey bacon, cause some of that shit, like what's crazy? I think it's sizzling or something, cause it's kind of chewy. Like it's like the consistency of it. I think they like mash it up and then I don't know how they make it, but I don't think they cut it like in like they're cutting in the bacon part of the turkey. Like they're not cutting up turkey butt, but um. Yeah, sizzling is like is meat. Some turkey bacon to me is kind of like plasticky. So that's the only thing I don't like with turkey bacon, where it's like if you have to find, I haven't found one that crisps and has the consistency of bacon yet. So sizzling, it gives me like how if you undercook, not undercook, but you don't cook bacon all the way till it's like crispy, where it still got like a chew to it type stuff. Like when you cook it on like a lower heat, yeah. So sizzling, if I do turkey bacon, it's that shit. And if it's not that sizzling brand, it's gotta be whatever brand it is. It's gotta be the consistency. Excuse me, of the sizzling. See, and I can't do this. I could like McDonald's to me is like a guilty pleasure. Like I eat probably McDonald's maybe like once every couple months. Yeah, rice and beans is good too. Like I like Chipotle. Like I love Chipotle. Like Chipotle is fast food, but it's fake. It's fake healthy fast food in a weird ass fuck. Not healthy, but fake. More close to natural fast food. Like it's not like a bunch of processed shit going on. Oh my God! It is 11:41. Listen, thank y'all so much for chilling with me. You know what I'm saying? On this spur of the moment, late ass live and whatnot. I had a nice conversation with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had to ride with me through my little edible high. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to vibe with y'all. It was a chill situation and I appreciate y'all. So good night. Everyone be safe. And I don't know when the next time I'm going live is, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they played with my monetization, so I don't have the gusto to give a fuck too much about lives and stuff on here. But thank y'all for the love and support and talk to y'all later.